But if we go up, then I'm going up here to take profits to the top side of this yellow line right here. Remember, this is our yellow line up here. So I'm in until we get up here. For those of you who are bears, you're saying, no. This is resistance. This is resistance. So I'm coming in a trade right here, and I'm putting my stop loss right above 65,000, and I'm shorting y'all ass. I'm shorting y'all all the way back down here to this pivot line. One of us is going to be wrong. Y'all agree with that? Listen, I promise you, I know what I'm doing. You got to make a decision on who are you, a bull or a bear right now. What you going to do? Tell me that. I gave you both. That way you can't be mad at me and be like, no, I'm bullish. I don't believe that at all. Bears not. But if you are bears, I just gave you the trade. Facts. If you are bears, I gave you the trade for free on me. I literally gave you the freaking trade to go against me if that's just how you feel. Can you imagine that? Somebody said, hey man, listen, I know we didn't get along with it, but here's the cheat code. Hey. Kink in my armor. Who does that? Who does that? Here's the cheat code, man. Hey, we gotta go to war here in a couple days on whether this market is gonna go up or down. Here's the chink and the kink in my armor right here. Here's where you get me. Here's where you take me down, man. Who does that? I want y'all to win. You got to make up your mind. If you believe that that's what it is, then I gave you the trade. Good luck on that, right? I love y'all, man. I want to give y'all the best opportunity to build wealth for your family. And don't listen. And if I lose again, I'm gonna screenshot that too. If this goes against me, here's the crazy thing about that. I'm okay with that. I know how to set stop losses. I know when to get out of the market and take my profits and stuff like that. I won't get upset because I know what I'm talking about. It has to go either way. That's what creates a market. If everything is just going up and up, there's no market. There has to be some type of break. There has to be somewhere where somebody loses in order to create a market. Somebody has to lose. I don't believe that's going to be me, but I don't believe it's going to be me, but somebody has to lose. So I'm going to screenshot this. This is going to be good. This is going to be awesome. Because this will be another learning lesson. This will be something else that I can show people in the next couple of days. It's going to be like, this is what creates a market. This is what creates a market right here. Why people are able to make money. And whoever knows how to chart the best, whoever has the most information is probably going to win. It's not guaranteed, but there's a severe advantage. There's a severe advantage. Somebody's got to lose. All right, so we'll be tracking that. That's gonna be fun. Let me let me take these trades off of here, and y'all believe that's gonna be fun? Do y'all believe that's gonna be fun with what's going on right there? Now let's before I take these trades off real quick, and there's this extra line over here. Let me flip the camera around. Before I remove these two trades, one trade for bulls and one trade for bears right here. Let me just take this red line off of here and get rid of that for sure. Let's go and let's look at this on some lower time frames, because this is the daily chart. You really can't see what this candle is doing right here on the daily chart. Let's go here and let's look at this on like a 4-hour chart real quick to see what's going on. Okay, on a 4-hour chart, right? Barely starting to pull up on them. Hey, bears. They're pulling up on y'all. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at this 2-hour, 1-hour chart. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, pay attention, look. Now let's look at some stochastic RSI. Let's pull stochastic RSI while we're doing this too. So on the 1 minute chart, we're overbought. I mean on a 1 hour chart. We're overbought up here. So this is gonna come down, which means if this comes down, you're gonna see this start going into the red. That means people that are going long are gonna start losing on their trade, and the bears will start winning. That's the 1 hour chart. Let's look at the 2 hour chart. The 2 hour chart, oversold, right? Which means this is gonna tap out right here. And again, this is gonna come crashing down a little bit down here toward this level. Let's look at the 4 hour chart, 6 hour chart. Uh-oh. So look, for those of you who are getting all hyped, let me show you something. For those of you getting all hyped, you'll start winning. And I'm telling you, this will start coming down here and you'll think you're winning. Like the bears, look, this will start pushing down here, and this will obviously be in the green for the bears. They'll think they're winning, and the people going long will be losing. There'll be an unrealized loss for them for sure. On the 1 hour, on the 2 hour, it will be the same thing. On the 4 hour, it will be the same thing. Well, look what happens when I start getting to the 6 hour. Uh-oh. On the 6 hour chart, this is going to start pushing up on you. These people will be losing. On the 12 hour chart, you know what I'm saying? You got this coming around here and doing this. So depending on where you are in this trade, look, somebody's like, ooh, I'm doing this right here. I'm going bearish on them or whatever. Listen, one of us is going to lose, ain't it? Let's look at this. Let's look at this relative strength index. Pay attention. Let's get rid of the faster moving oscillator. And let's look at this one. Let's see if I can help you out a different way. Here's your hour. On the hour chart. Listen. This is the relative strength index. It has plenty of room to go absolutely nuts on you on the 1 hour chart. These people are in trouble. Here's the 2 hour chart. You literally started, look at the crash down here. You literally started, look, this is completely overbought, and then you came all the way down here, and now you're starting to push back up. That's the 2 hour chart. There's your 4 hour chart. Here's your 6 hour chart. Here's your 12. Look, if you think this is a game, you're oversold on the 6 hour chart. Look, there's your 12 hour chart. Uh-oh. Listen, you sure? you gotta know where, you gotta see where you at. Let's see what's going on. There's your daily chart. Look, this is the daily chart, completely over the moving average, nowhere near crossing it to the downside. You have to decide if you are bullish or bearish. It's gonna be crazy. Let's see. That's gonna be fun. By the way, well, no, I'll delete this, and then we'll look at this in a couple of days. That's gonna be fun. That'll be a nice little homework, not a homework, but we'll go back over that in class, and we'll see what happens. I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what happens. I'm very curious to see what happens. I'm very curious to see what happens, man. Like I said, they broke 64, whatever. You know, there's shorter time frames. There's the 1 minute, there's the 2 minute, there's the 5 minute, there's the 15 minute, stuff like that. So, don't get excited because it's going crazy right now on 15-minute charts, which takes basically about 3 hours to complete on those RSIs. Let's go ahead and look at these next 2 charts, and then I'll get out y'all here. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. Hey, pay attention to this. Does anybody remember these? This is a monthly chart. Hey, really, really pay attention to this. This is a monthly chart. Right, you see this RSI? Here's what you need to understand. If this purple line passes under this yellow moving average, you will be bearish, because these are monthly charts. These are monthly candles. It's a lot of data there. So this is nothing to play around with. This purple line under this yellow line on the monthly chart, nothing to play around with, because you will be going down for months. It's December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Like, you will be going down, 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 right? But on the flip side of that, if this RSI breaks this moving average, this yellow line, you will be going up for months. You can see that January, February, March, April, May, June. You get the idea. You will be going up. Look at where we are right now. Now pay attention. Before we look down at the bottom, look. Resistance, 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 resistance. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. We are breaking through the freaking resistance. And look down here. What do you see in your face? Resistance, resistance, resistance. Look what's going on. Not only are you breaking the trend line, but you are over the moving average. If you think this is going to stop, you don't understand crypto very well. That's the monthly chart. Now you gotta do it like that. You gotta be like, yee! Woo! Woo! Now, if you think that's a game, it's not. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove to you that that's not a game. Hold on. Somebody say, no, I got it. They think that this is not something that we talked about before. They are wrong, remember? For anybody that thinks that we haven't talked about this before, let me show you something. You ready? I like receipts. Remember, I'm a real petty person. I'm a real petty person, so I like to show people receipts in case they think that this stuff is just being made up at certain times. Tell me the date right there. What is that date? Don't worry, I got it. It's 2024. That's this year. It's September the 13th at 9:22 and 42 seconds, post meridian. Listen, today is the 22nd. Right? Today is the 22nd. It is 11:12 post meridian. Okay, so I gave you this. Look, count it out with me. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Right? That's right. Almost 10 days ago. I screenshotted this. Look what I screenshotted. For everybody that was, again, for people that was calling for $30 and $40 and $50,000 Bitcoins, I said, you must be out your damn mind. We're sitting at $60,000. We're literally, look, here, we hadn't passed the yellow line and we hadn't broke the trend line yet. And look at where this monthly candle was. We was not even close to approaching to try to get past this trend line. This has been trends for months. I don't think people understand. You're not understanding me. This is March. So March, look, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. We have been rejected on this trend line for 6 months. And we're also being rejected on this relative strength index. That shit will happen for 6 months. So when I screenshotted this 9 days ago, I told you, we are going to break this trend line and that moving average. And we're going to come up here. We're going to challenge this trend line. And I believe we have the momentum to get past that shit. Now, I'm either an oracle or I just know what I'm talking about and I know how this works. That ain't us breaking the trend line and the moving average. We ain't getting past this trend line up here that's been stopping us for 6 months. Put your damn seatbelt on is what I'm trying to tell you. Because we're not at 60,500. We're at 64,000. And this is going to continue whether you like it or not. Woo. That's called receipts. That's called receipts. I saw that 9 days ago. Woo. You mean to tell me, did you open some long positions or stuff like that? Yeah, of course. Of course I did. You thought I shorted the market on that? No, of course I did. Of course I did. What are you talking about? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit around here and be charting and looking at green candles and drawing lines and shit and not take advantage of it. Are you serious? Of course I went. I went long on that, of course. Stop. No, stop. Right? Hey, by the way, in case you think this is a game, unless something changes, here's the last time we saw that. You might want to pay attention. Up here, look, up here, This is rejection, rejection, pretty much rejection, pretty much rejection. Look what happened. We broke the trend line and we broke the moving average. Look what happened. Oh, let me just show it over here to you live so you can see it with your own eyes, okay? No. You need to pay attention. This is a trend line down here that we could not break from November of 2021. This started the bear market. Resistance, look, that's November, December, January, February, March, April, rejection, May, June, July. Remember those 3 touches I told y'all about for consistency? Look, that's 1, that's 2, there's your 3rd touch right there, pretty much, and you broke out of it. Hello. Look, that's us breaking out of the moving average right there, and that's also us breaking the trend line that happened for how many months, Calvin? Tell me again. From here to this breakout, look, 14, that's 426 days. This was crashing down for over a year, my boy. And you broke out of it here, and that gave you all of these gains. That's look down here so you can see with your own eyes. That's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, all the way up here. For those of you who want to see it with your own eyes, from there all the way up here to that, look, that was another 425 days. Somebody say over a year of doing nothing but going straight up. Then for 6 months, we was getting rejected. Because look, you get up here, and even though we're over this because we're in a bull market, so look, this still tells you that we're still bullish. We never crossed big time over under this. This is just a bullish move. Look, resistance, 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 resistance. You get down here and you test the support. You get tested right here because we tested the support right there. This has been a support line since January of freaking 2023. Support, 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 lost support for a minute, support, 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 support. We're now being supported, breaking back through the trend line and breaking this trend line. You don't think that this is going to be something that goes crazy? Ask yourself, do you want to be shorting the market? Do you want to be shorting Bitcoin and crypto right now based off of what you see here? It's not smart. I'm telling you right now to your face, it ain't smart.